Hello, how are we all doing? I am just in the car ready to nip to Home Bargains. The one near us is really good for like cleaning stuff, so I just need to do a bit of a cleaning products, cleaning like tools revamp. I think I'm just going to make sure I've got one of every sort of product, so it just means when it comes to doing a job there's no excuse not to do it. One of my tools, I did used to have a electric sonic brush from Pink, but that doesn't work anymore, so yeah, I'm just gonna go to Home Bargains, see what they've got. If they've not got much in there, I might go to B&M as well, and then I'll probably do a little haul for you. So I've just been in Home Bargains. It was a really good shop in terms of products, but there wasn't really much in terms of tools and things. So if you know what I mean, I'm looking for like really narrow brushes to get in like all the small like grimy areas, like round the stove, in the washing machine, like lip, things like that. So some really narrow brushes. I want a lint roller because I've been seeing these videos on TikTok of people using those brushes on their carpets, and even though they hoover, so much hair comes up. I know we don't have pets, but I mow a lot, just as much as like a pet would. So I really want to get my hands on a lint roller and see whether I need to get one of those brushes off TikTok, just if I see anything like that, and then potentially I can organise it to put them in. We have already got some quite good under the sink storage, but like if I get some brushes, I want maybe like a makeup brush holder or something. They didn't have much of that stuff, so I think I am going to pop over to our B&M as well. Literally it's next door, to see, because sometimes B&M's like better for random bits and tools, so I'll have a look and see if we can find anything. I think we're going to go into B&M, hopefully they've got everything we need, and then we will pop home. As predicted, B&M came through on the cleaning tools. I found this collection called Natural Home, and there were so many good bits, different brushes and so on. There were actually these detail cleaning brushes. That's exactly what I was looking for, but I think I must have left it at the checkout, because when I got home to do the haul I didn't have it anymore, so that's really annoying. So I'm gonna have to go back and get one of those, because that's exactly what I was looking for. I thought I'd also mention they had the whole Scrub Daddy collection if you are really into that range as well. Right, we are on our way home, so I thought I'd put some of my favourite tunes on. I think 2000s music was the decade of amazing music. My favourite song is going to play now, and if you can identify this song in the first few notes, then go down to the comments below and leave a comment, either saying that you knew it or the name of the song, because it means that we're kindred spirits, and some of you might know it in literally the first few notes. It's literally iconic. Let me play it. Right, not this one. I think it's the next one. Right, that was a successful trip. B&M had everything we needed, so let's go in and I will show you the bits I got. I picked up these disposable pads that refill my power spray mop. It's great just for a quick clean if you've not got time to get the mop out, so they're really fab. I just needed some refills of those, and I haven't used this before, but I picked some up because I want to see if I can get my white washes looking white and sparkly. I will give you my thoughts on this at some point. Once I've used it a few times, but I have heard good things about it. Then next I just picked up some surface wipes. These are in the lemon scent, so it just is a really nice like clean quick pick-me-up, you know, if you've got someone coming over and you just want to quickly wipe the sides. They're just really useful to have. I always like to have a pack of those around. And then we're getting on to some of the sprays now. So this is one from Dettol. It's just a multi-purpose cleaner. This is really strong. You only need a couple of sprays of this, otherwise you can literally gas yourself out. But it's in this summer fruit scent, which I haven't used before, so I wanted to give that a go. And then I love Zoflora. Home Bargains has so much Zoflora stuff, so I picked up this disinfectant in sweet nectarine and vanilla. Again, a scent I've not had before. I just picked up some glass cleaner. It's got vinegar in it as well, so it should be good with helping with lime scale, I'm thinking. Use this on the windows, glass. You can use it in your bathroom, on your shower. Obviously, this wouldn't be a cleaning haul if there wasn't Cif. I love cream Cif. You can use this basically on anything, but it's really good on the stove. Yeah, it's just a super handy cream cleaner to have. And then I really needed to stock up on plug hole unblocker, and it's just good to keep on top of your drains. You know, one plug hole unblocker a month keeps the plumber away. So I picked up 2 of those. Next up, I picked up some Pinkaloo. So this just goes in the toilet, and when you flush, it helps keep it clean, but also gives a really cute pink look. It's almost like having a bath bomb in the toilet. And then, of course, my usual Febreze plug refill remains. So I haven't tried this scent before. Again, summery, as we're going into summer. So I will let you know on that scent. This I haven't used before. This will be really useful when it comes to deep cleaning my washing machine. That's one of my jobs this summer. Picked up some more microfiber cloths. They're just useful for everything, and I thought this little pink and white set were really cute. And then I found this bargain. So previously I had the pink set of Sonic brushes, but these are by Power Action and they were half the price. So I will use these and let you know how I got on. I did trial them later and they did seem pretty good. So if you're looking for a bargain version, maybe try those out from Home Bargains. I also picked up some beauty collagen vitamins. I've just been seeing everyone use these, to be honest, and I've been completely influenced. Now moving on to everything I got from B&M. Next up, I saw this Dust Buddy cloth. So I love the Dust Buddy sponge. I haven't seen a cloth before, so I wanted to give this a go, and I couldn't leave this. So this was reduced to £1, and I just feel like at some point this will be useful. Maybe in the shower, I'm not sure, but I couldn't leave it. It was only £1. And these also took my fancy. So these pack of wire brushes, I thought they'd be good for drains, for cleaning out the washing machine. I'm not quite sure what I'll use that round one for, but they will just be super useful, I'm sure, for really random jobs. Again, this dual cleaner, I haven't got a particular use for this, but I think it'll be useful. So one side is wire and one side's plastic. And this lint hair remover. So I'm going to try this on my carpets and see if I need one of those brushes. And they're just useful to have as well. And then this makeup organizer. So I'm just going to repurpose it as a cleaning tool organizer instead. Okay, so I'm down on the floor because I'm going to put the new cleaning bits away. But because it's such a big overhaul anyway, I'm going to need more space. So currently I have our cleaning products under the sink. But actually I've got these 2 cupboards here which are empty, like we don't have anything in them. So I thought I might make this the cleaning cupboard, and then it's easier to see. Let me show you. I think with it being just a bigger cupboard and having 2 doors, it's going to be much easier to see what products I'm trying to get at and what I've got in there. So I started this Organise, as you always should, by taking everything out and giving it a good clean. So just using that new Dettol spray and scrubbing it down, and we will find a new use for this cupboard, I'm sure. Then I got to organising all the cleaning products, the new and the old. I think this is a really good hack, but I do this when I'm organising a new space. What I do is I separate the objects into piles that make sense to me. So I had like a cleaning tools pile, I had a dusters pile, I had a everyday cleaning products pile. So in doing that, I just find that helps me then when it comes to putting them in place.
on these caddies that it made sense in my head, and at the end of the day, I'm the person, and Akeem, who's going to be using this on the daily, so it needs to make sense to you. Then I got to making my cleaning tools station. So I was just taking the packaging off and putting them in place where it made most sense. And I think this is going to be really useful for me knowing where everything is. I'm such a visual person. Things like this just really help me keep on top of everything. And here I am, putting my new Sonic brushes to the test, putting in batteries so it takes 4, and just seeing how the different heads work. But it seems really powerful, so I'm really tough with it. And with a little zhuzh around, voila, my new tool station.
The moon with how this has turned out. Just look, it's so much more organised. So the caddies really help. I got those off Amazon ages ago. If I can find the link, I'll link them down below. But yeah, everything has its place and it's a lot more organised, and having gone through it, I know what I've got. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I feel so motivated to get my clean on now that that cleaning cupboard is so much more organised. So watch out for more cleaning content. I'm super excited to use some of those new tools that I got from B&M and products from Home Bargains to have a proper deep clean. If you are enjoying this style of content, please remember to give a like down below and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in next week's video. Ta-ra for now.